back, everybody.
All right, we're back. Where did that one teleport pad that didn't have a label on it go to? I'm gonna label it.
The one in like the back corner?
No, not that one. That one's a mystery.
I don't know about the other one.
This one goes to. If I go here,
my green hearts are gone.
your green hearts? We didn't have any
Yeah.
green hearts.
We did once we put it on our dragon head.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah. Green hearts. Basic. Hold on. This one goes to Uranus. I don't have my dragon head on right now, but if I put my dragon head on. Oh, I'm waving to you. You must be leaving.
I am leaving.
Where are you going to? Where are you going to anyway?
We both said the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, but you just... Oh, you haven't gotten to the planet selection screen
no.
yet. Okay, hold on.
Just now leaving.
Let's see. Jupiter's 4, 5, 6,
Oh, my
7.
dragon head's sticking
Neptune.
out all weird.
Looks like you're going to Neptune.
Neptune. All right.
Neptune.
What Neptune's like? Wonder if it has a creeper boss on it.
God, I hope not.
I'm sure it does.
I got my green hearts from my dragon head.
Well, fuck.
And I have 10% less hearts than you do.
Yeah, I'm heartless.
Heartless bastard.
How could you be so heartless?
Let's see, put you guys in
Uh,
here.
Neptune. Tier 7. Yeah, that's it. There's new wafers.
So I will tell you, I don't know what it is lately, but lately people have been very strange acting around me, and I don't know if it's just a. I don't mean like maybe it is just around me. Who knows? It probably is. It's just me. It's completely just me. No, but I mean, so my Explorer. I have 2 cars now because I bought a new one last year, but my old one wasn't worth enough to trade in. So I still have it as well, and it's just been sitting on the street, and I haven't driven it in a while, and so its battery died because it's been sitting there for like a month without getting started. So I went to go jump the car, and it wouldn't jump off my little jumper box, so I had to actually jump start it, and unfortunately it's parked on a side street in DC. So there's no good way to, pull up next to it to be able to jump the vehicle. So I'm facing the wrong way in traffic, trying to squeeze over as far as I can, and I pop the hoods and I start hooking up the jumper cables, and directly in front of the car, somebody goes and gets in the car and turns it on like they're getting ready to leave. And I'm like, sweet, I'm just going to unhook the jumper cables and wait, and I'm just going to back right into this spot so I'm completely off the road and ready to go. Have you hooked up Neptune yet, by the way?
I'm building a pillar so we don't spawn with bullshit. Basically,
Gotcha.
I'm getting it there though.
I'm waiting by this pad. And I get in the car and I pull up and I'm ready. I have my turn signal on. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and this car doesn't move anywhere. And I get out and I look and I realize that the person who had gotten in had actually gotten the passenger seat. So they must have been waiting for somebody else to come out and drive. So I was like, oh, no big deal. They obviously are going to be here in a minute. So I put my car back in park and I wait. And I seriously sit there for like 10 minutes because I'm like, okay, this person's got to be coming out of their house at some point. Or maybe this person's just sitting in the passenger seat because they wanted like a quiet place to be with the car running. But I can't pull the car back because if I pull the car back and start jumping my car again, I'm blocking them in for one.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I was about to get out and go knock on the door and see if this person was going to move. And I looked over and I see somebody come out of their house with their jacket on and their keys. And I'm like, oh, this must be the person. So I get back in the car real quick, and I look over, and the woman looks at me because you can tell I'm parked in a really funny way. And I kind of waved and pointed toward her spot, and my one hood is open with jumper cable sitting on top of it, so it's quite obvious what I'm trying to do. And she nods her head, and I'm like, sweet. What the hell? I didn't turn on the Neptune pad yet.
I did.
Did you come here?
Yeah.
Oh, you were still invisible, and I looked back, and you were just I just saw purple lights go into it and then poof away, but it was nothing was standing there. It was very weird. Oh, it's beautiful and blue. So I'm sitting in my car, so I turn my car back on, put it in reverse with my turn signal. I'm like ready to go. And I look over, and this woman just stands there at her stoop. And I'm like, okay. She proceeds to walk down to the sidewalk, get in a conversation with the neighbor who was outside doing something with her keys in her hand. 10 solid minutes. Sitting out there, just talking to the neighbor on the sidewalk. And I'm not an impatient person. People in DC constantly are just trying to get the closest spot, and I get that, but it was quite clear and obvious that I'm trying to jump my vehicle. You're obviously in the perfect position. We've made eye contact now at this point. And I look at her, and she looks back at me and just turns her head and starts talking again and talking again and talking again. And after 10 minutes go by, she finally, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I put my car back in park. She goes, gets into her car now. And I'm like, oh, thank God. So she gets in her car. I swear to God, it was, and I'm not exaggerating, it was another 10 minutes before she put her car into...
What was she doing?
I don't have any fucking idea. But I found a dungeon. Wait, maybe this...
Wow, nice.
Hold on, this might not be a dungeon. It's just a really deep... Oh, wait, it's a deep hole. It's literally a deep hole.
Oh.
It stops at the bottom. What the hell?
Whoa.
Oh, wait, no, it is a dungeon. It's just blocked. Hold on. Ow, I got shot. It is at 29,570. I didn't pay attention to where we came from.
I did set a thing at least.
I did not. I'm going to head back towards 00 and look for it. Just remember 29,570. So, and then when she finally puts her car into drive, she's got 1.5 spots worth. She was parked in a really bad way. I swear to God, she reversed and went forward. She did a 10-point turn to get out of this spot. I was so frustrated. But I was like, I can't be that mad because it's not my, my say. But if you knew somebody was waiting for your spot, because obviously they were trying to jumpstart their vehicle, do you think you'd try to hurry it up a little bit?
Some people don't care about other people. They just are on this planet for themselves.
Oh.
Did
I say 29,570?
Yeah, 27,570 to be exact.
27. Why can I not figure out There we go. I just couldn't get my directions to go, my numbers to go in the right direction. There it is. And now there's lots of skeletons here. Ooh-wee. Oh, it said I was about to die and hover moded me. How nice. Let me get... What are we doing here? Put the dragon head away. Move you. Get you. There we go. So what are you thinking? Creeper boss? Or no boss? I think you muted yourself, Guude.
God damn it. I did. Stupid Y key. I had to type something really quick.
So this was the full dungeon?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. I said a lot of things to you.
But... I heard none of it.
Yeah. Well, I basically said that I don't think you're going to find anything in here, Jeff, and things like that. And, yeah. Well.
That was a fun dungeon. So, to the next one. At least it was close.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
So it didn't waste too much time.
I feel like we have a lot of episodes where we just kind of fly around like crazy people on planets.
Well, that's what happens when they add these expansive planets that don't give you really much.
Yeah.
Conceptually, it's so cool, but then it's so disappointing.
I guess... Go ahead.
I was going to say, have you played the game No Man's Land?
No, like No Man's Sky.
or No Man's
But,
Sky, whatever it's called.
oh, well, then yes, I have played No Man's Sky.
How is it? I've been
It's
told
not good.
it's not good. That's what I've been told about it. But it was like, but there's 70 like octillion planets,
That's the thing. They're all the same.
and that is like, how would that be? Like, is it one of the cases, do you think, where they rushed something into production because they didn't know how to finish it, and the concept was what it was based on, or do you think they really think it's like this phenomenal, awesome game that's going to last
No,
for
they
years?
know it's shit. They know it's shit. I hear we've actually talked about it a lot on the podcast. Because it's gotten like there's been no game in history that has received this type of criticism after a release. Really.
Oh, it's that bad a criticism.
Yeah. Like they went dark on their Twitter account. They didn't speak on Twitter for like the last 6 months or something like that. After the release, like they released the game, everyone shit all over it because they said they promised a lot of things and they delivered on pretty much none of them. Like within the first day, they said like the guy that created it said that there's multiplayer in the game, but it's such a giant universe you'll never see anyone anyway, so it's like there's no multiplayer.
It's
But
pointless.
within the first day, two people found where they realized they were on the same planet at the same time. They were both live streaming, and they couldn't see each other because there actually was no multiplayer code in the game. It's just.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And it's. Did you ever play Spore?
No, but I found another base.
Oh.
Or another dungeon, I think. Let me make sure it's actually a dungeon or not just a tunnel to nowhere. No, it's one. Negative
really are.
1380, positive 827.
Positive 827. You said.
Yes.
But so like in Spore, there's a problem with procedurally generated things, and it's just that you start getting the same shit over and over again. You know what I mean?
But isn't that the opposite of procedurally generated?
Well, not really, because you just put a bunch of assets together, and then you let it randomly generate things using those assets. What was it
Okay.
again?
Okay.
Coordinates.
Negative 1380, positive 827. Is that what I said? I went like one room over. I'm trying to clear out some mobs and make sure this thing doesn't just stop dead.
Yeah.
It's
And
directly below this is a cave, so when you take out a spawner in the first room, it's just a hole to a cave.
Hopefully that's not a problem where the boss is actually supposed to be. 13, 27, 8 something.
Negative 13.
Negative 13, yeah.
But
8.
actually, 827, negative 1380. Hold on. I'll fly to the top.
I'll see you. Okay, here we are. I'm here. So here's what I think the problem was. Sony got in on it early on and made it this an exclusive PlayStation thing. Or the first release being on PlayStation. I think it's on Xbox as well. And it's definitely on PC, but like it's definitely a Sony-based thing, and I think that they fucked it up. I think that they had a good idea for what they wanted, but nothing that they promised was delivered. Nothing.
See, I mean, it's weird to say that somebody lied. I don't know. I've seen... It's hard to quantify what I want to say, because when you lie about a game release like that, how does your company just not go under? Or how is it not illegal in some way, shape, or form? Like, you hear about this stuff happening all the time. It's just like, oh, and sales were abysmal because people were mad at this company. And it's like, but that is a blatant, like, advertising deception. Isn't that against the law?
Well, there's been companies that have gone after them to prove that they deceived people. And a board ruled.
Oh, are you serious? Is it this?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try to steal them then. That ain't worth it.
But yeah, the ruling was that it is a procedurally generated game. Because like on their Steam page, they still have their E3 footage, which is basically bullshit. Like it's showing the game that it's not. I can never fucking hit these things. I can never hit them. terrible with these balls.
Is he just not like... I don't even see him throwing things anymore. Oh.
He's definitely throwing them.
There we go. Now he's out of the ceiling. I don't know how to make him attack me, though, instead. I just gotta get in front of his attacks.
I can't hit them. Do you just spam left click?
I'm spamming left click, but he's aiming at you, and I'm just, like, knocking him back.
I'm down to my, I'm seeing red hearts.
I mean, I can just get in the way and try to send him back like this. It seems to be working pretty well.
But yeah, like the footage they show, like the E3 footage, is like this amazing thing, and then the game is not. It's just a shitty game.
But I mean, if they didn't have the multiplayer and they claimed that that was part of the game, isn't that, in a sense, illegal?
But there are multiple people playing.
Is that what they consider multiplayer? Is that multiple people play?
I don't know, man. I don't know how to. I don't know. What's going on here? Oh, this is weird.
Is there more to this dungeon, or do we just go back to the right?
No, just a longer hallway for this for some reason.
Ugh. Tier 8 rockets, because there's nothing else on these planets. So this is literally turned into a game of just building the next rocket.
Yeah. Eventually there'll be an update. Whether or not we're still playing it when that happens, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
What do we need for the Tier 8 rocket?
Is there anything on this planet we need?
That's what I gotta find out. Tier 8 requires the Tier 7 and zinc ingots.
I think that's something we have a lot of, that because it comes with the laser drill.
Oh, really?
We can just make it. Yep.
So can we get some Tier 7 plates with the laser drill? I want something you can just put an item into the laser drill and it starts making that for you.
Like a fabricator, basically.
Yeah, essentially. Just 3D printer of this, but make it also the same material. No, it's like I'm afraid that big game companies are going to start being afraid to actually expand the horizons and make the right games because of these piece of shit people who lie about their games and make everybody not really care about them anymore.
I mean, that happened back in the Atari 2600 days. Like there was a time period until basically Nintendo came out where the game industry had essentially died because people didn't trust what they were getting. And then I don't know how that happens again, though. I don't know what it's going to take to bring that back around and force people to make good games so that you're not. I don't know.
No, I mean, I've been watching this guy. I found his YouTube channel. I can't remember what the channel is called, but his name's Larry, and he does these fact hunt things about the video game industry. And it's really good and really informative. But he was even talking in some of his episodes. He did like the top 5 games that purposely had a no ending because the developers didn't know how to finish the game, like they ran out of time, so they made it impossible to win just to release it.
Wow.
And I mean, it's just like, holy shit, like what a deceptive industry back in the day. Like they would make jumps impossible to actually jump across because they just didn't have enough. You know, a lot of it was they ran out of space on the cartridge because they were limited to, cartridge space. They couldn't put in the final boss battle, so they just made it impossible to get to them.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh god, I just tried to put the schematic into the workbench and it flew out onto the ground.
Oh god, don't lose it.
There. Tier 8 unlocked. It looks just like the Tier 7.
Where does that take us?
Oh god. Let's see, where are we at now? Neptune, so Pluto, and then Ares, and I think those are the last ones that we have. Because we have the Kuiper Belt and Make, but they are tier question marks.
There's a tier 10 rocket though, right? Yeah, there is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there
Takes
is a
compressed
tint.
dark iron and tier 9 plates.
Whoa, yellow diamond. What is that?
Where do you see that at?
It's if you just type in tier 10, it's yellow diamond is tier 10 from Extra
Oh yeah,
Planets. And you get it
from the
from yeah,
Kuiper belt.
Kepler 22b, yellow diamond ore.
What's that for? It has no use.
Mmm.
Mmm.
I like a no use part. Seems amazing.
All right. So we just need to make.
A bunch of zinc and more tier 7 shit. But to get the
Yeah.
tier 7, what were we still limited on the carbon?
No, I got plenty of that now too.
So what did we need to actually get to?
So where does the carbon go?
Carbon goes in the
Carbon.
one that says carbon.
Okay.
But I just don't remember. The problem is I didn't label the other side because it was supposed to trickle down from the top. But I don't really want to start with... Oh, wait, we got tier 3 in here already. So, what's the next one? Compressed palladium. These are both have palladium, and we don't both of them have palladium. So, where's the carbon going into? Carbon goes into this guy. Which is this a layer below the... God damn it, I can't get...
Okay, I've got the carbon going
Okay,
in,
so
so
there
we're
we
gonna
go.
get this tier 3 you're about to.
Okay, so that should be actually good because...
The
I always
palladium
need to put-
makes.
Yeah, the palladium, then the magnesium. Perfect, palladium. Then we're going to spill this thing. It's already got 24 magnesium in it. And then I actually don't know what this one needs to have in it. Ding, ding, ding. Where is... so let's see. What needs magnesium? Need this tier 7 in the zinc. Tier 6 with reinforced crystal. So that must be after magnesium. This says tier 6. So yeah, this needs the reinforced crystal. Let me mark that down. And then...
Okay, so which one has the?
I just marked it with
Okay,
reinforced
I see.
crystal. I had more electric compressors, and I can set up the next layer as well. Gas liquefiers. Where did I put all those compressors at? I just put a sign down, so take that. Here we go. Electric compressors. They were in my inventory.
And you haven't got the tier 6 automatically moving down yet either, by the way.
Is it not? Oh, yeah, there's no. Whoops. This needs to get a hopper in there. Hopper, the thing that I need to go make. That'd be annoying. that is something I'm limited on. You know what that means? I gotta make some chests. Fucking, oh, I got 3 chests. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah, I really wonder. I want the gaming industry to be able to take a good turn. I'm not saying it's going bad, but I don't want it to like stop because of projects like that. Because projects like that make people so like excited, but then they get really sad when it just flops.
Yep.
One of the guys at my work keeps talking about it and asking me if hey, have you gotten into this game yet? And I'm like, no, like the concept seems really cool, so I haven't gotten a chance to try anything. But now it sounds like it's not worth it to try anything.
No, don't. They just put out a big update called.
The suspense, Guude. The suspense.
Fucking hell! God damn it! What the hell did I type? I don't even know what I typed. Oh, I typed heavy, and there's a Y in it.
Were you quoting Back to the Future?
Yes.
It's heavy, Doc. It's heavy.
They just put out an update, called the Founders Update, and they tried to address a lot of the things that they just didn't deliver on to begin with. So I think they're going to try, but I don't know, man.
I mean, do you think they can bring it back? Do you think they have?
I think they overpromised, so I don't think that they can bring. I don't think they can deliver ever on what they said they wanted to deliver
So
on originally.
I guess besides the multiplayer part, what exactly did they overpromise?
Just what you were supposed to expect from these procedurally generated worlds. Like you're supposed to be able, there's supposed to just be all this stuff to discover and explore, and just it's just not that. It's just not that game. Um, I don't know. Like the mobs, for instance, like you meet these different species of there's like 3 or 4 different NPC types. They're not even animated. They just fucking sit there. You meet these things and they got like graphics from the PlayStation 2 and they just sit there in their fucking seats and they're like will talk to you but they don't move. They have no animation. Like they
Really?
yes. It's bad. It's like it's almost worth giving it a play just to experience how terrible it is.
Okay, so we got a bunch of tier 7 plates now. We're ready for. Except there's just a big hole in the ground now because this thing has gone down way farther than I ever expected it to.
Where does the zinc go?
This bottom left hopper. You can either put full zinc in here to compress. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on.
No
It doesn't take.
compressed
It doesn't.
zinc.
Yeah, it doesn't take compressed zinc. It just takes zinc. So there we go.
Right. Well, that's compressing. This needs tier something plates.
What is this making? A tier 8 rocket? Let me see. It's gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It needs 8 tier 7s. So let me steal 8 tier 7s. I don't know why you need some of the original tier mixed with some of the new tier to make one of the pieces. It's kind of annoying. Oh, we had some tier 7s over here. Either way, 8 of those.
Meteoric iron.
There we go. Yeah, we're making a bunch of tier 8s. We should be relatively okay. But I do need to make a lot of stupid things. Make 6 of those. There we go.
Alright, I've got
that was scary. What do you got, Guude? Tell me.
I've got a whole like a row of everything like coming through now. Like I started with the tier 1s basically.
Okay.
A stack of them.
So we're starting again.
Basically, yeah.
I'm getting a lot of the stupid things that I know I need for this, which is going to include. I'll put these away. That can go in there. Get these things filled back up. I really wish you could just add something to one of the tiered rockets to make it do this. Oh, you know what? We never went and got the rocket landed. Wait, did you even get the rocket back?
I did. I got it.
Did you get the launch pad too?
Yeah. It's in this chest here, maybe. Yeah. In that chest.
Let's see. Now looking down here. 26 plates. see what it's going to take here for the tier 8. 2, 3, 4,
We're
5.
actually gonna need more palladium, whatever the hell however you seem to be confident in what you call it. So.
Palladium, palladium. I don't know which one I call it. I talk with confidence, Guude. It doesn't matter what you say. If you talk with
I see.
confidence, people will believe you.
That's true.
Just tell people you should be the author on their paper, and they will make you the author. People, people do not want to disappoint. Here's 7s.
Hell, we're out of time actually. I guess we'll compress some stuff in between episodes here.
Yeah, because I need some more tier 8s already. Oh. All right. See you guys.
Bye.